What's good, y'all? Another video, another solid video. But this is more of like a motivational video versus a technical analysis markup video. This video, man, I just want to talk about patience, and I want to talk about, not being rushed by everyone else. There's a tendency for humans to compare compare their results with others, especially I'm not even spelling it right, especially on social media, there's a tendency for humans in general, to compare their lives to those they see on social media, right? So when it comes to, because I see this a lot, when it comes to this, just cut off your social media, man. Just unfollow the people who are showing whatever results. A lot of times people are not really getting results like they claim they are. They just do it for the show, for social media, in order for them to look as if, they're the big bad trader or whatever. This is with everything, like there's people who are really struggling right now in life, which is okay to struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be human. It's okay to struggle from time to time. But there's people who are struggling right now, and all they do is they act like, they never go through these type of periods. It's okay, because you have the right to show whatever you want to show on your social media. But what I'm saying is, you as an individual, you don't need to be looking at that as some kind of source of either inspiration or some kind of source of a letdown. Because if you keep on looking at other people's results and other people's lives, and you compare it to your life, which, you guys are on two totally different level, you're going to keep on bringing yourself down. You got to understand the process is a process. You just have to trust the process, and you have to keep on going. You have to keep on going. You cannot rush. Once you start rushing, that's when you're going to start messing up. There's a growth process that occurs with everything when you're trying to become something different or something better or at a different level. Once you identify yourself as that person you're trying to become, then you start acting differently. You start showing better results. But you can't identify yourself with that when you constantly comparing yourself and seeing yourself as lower than other people that you see. So if you think about it, let's say someone like Warren Buffett or Jeff Bezos or whatever, whoever you want to name, there's no reason for them to compare with someone else, because they already know their ability to make things happen. If you can, in your mind, have that conviction, that 100%, that you give yourself the confidence that you know what you're doing, and you're just going with the flow, going with the motions, and there's no reason for you to compare with other people, then you'll be a trailblazer on your own lane. So stop comparing your results with other people, especially on social media. If you have to log off Instagram, log off Facebook, log off Twitter, whatever it may be, log off YouTube, whatever it may be, do it and go 100% focused on your craft, right? So another thing is rushing the process, right? So I've been trading for like 7 years, right? 6 years. And it's a process. You cannot rush the process, because there are certain things that certain skills you have to gain while trading. And what I mean is, the market always have its ups and downs. The problem is when people think that they're master traders only because they've been in only one particular type of market. Let's say if it's been a bull run for 6 months, and so they've been constantly winning, but they don't understand the market cycles that, once it becomes a bear market, they don't really know how to adjust. So it's if you trade for the long term and you're familiar with market conditions and you're running through your your knowledge, your education, and you're constantly teaching yourself to become a better trader. You're constantly working on mastery. If you can do this for a long time, for a long period of time, what'll happen is you'll zoom past the majority of traders, because the majority of traders are just looking for instant gratification. But if you just focus on your skill set, the money is just a byproduct. But the skill set is what makes the money automated when it comes to trading. Because what you want to do is you want to get to the point where your skill set is so automated where once you look at the charts, you already know what's going on. It doesn't take you long to see it. And the only way to do that is time, persistence, and intense focus. Those are three things that you have to keep in mind. You have to focus on. You need time, so it can take years. You need persistence. You have to keep persisting. Don't stop. And you need intense focus. And what intense focus means is when you're watching these courses or you're studying your material and all that stuff, you're only focused on that. You have to set a time. Let's say if you're saying you're going to focus on that for an hour, you have to set that hour where you cut off your phone, you cut off everything, and you focus on that. If it's back testing for 30 minutes and then watching a course for another 30 minutes, you could do it that way. But there has to be intense focus. There can't be distractions. So time, persistence, and intense focus. Do not rush the process. Another thing is opinions of others, right? Opinions. Listen, no one opinions matter. This is between you and your craft. That's it. Outside opinions do not matter. If they're not your mentor, if they're not someone who's where you want to be, their opinion do not matter. Period. Throw that out the window, right? So now what I was getting into, patience is a very big thing. So if you look at these moves, these are solid moves. But to someone who want money quickly, want money in one day or whatever, they won't be able to catch these solid moves. For instance, this shot down on November 6th, 26th, my bad. On November 26th, shot down. This was a Friday, I believe, because it's skipped to 29. So November 26th, right? So now this being shot down like this, right? Eventually it's going to go back up. So now, and that's something that you should know based on this chart, right? If you don't understand why, you probably just, go learn that. But eventually it's going to go back up, right? But those who try to focus on rushing to get the income, they'll be trying to get money quick. They'll think it's going to run back up quickly up to this point. But, look at how choppy it got down here, right? Look at how choppy it got. And without patience, you'll either keep closing your trade every time you open it. Every time it go down, you're closing your trades. So now you're losing money. Or without patience, you'll pretty much just be scalping the entire way, and you could pretty much burn out. Keep on playing around with these moves. But with patience, if you take a look, it took a few days for this to happen, right? Which is okay, because the move is a beautiful setup. It's a beautiful setup. From here to here, that's, a 200 plus pip move. So it's worth the wait, because you can stack trades down here all the way up here. So now, when you're looking at this, right? Let's look at how many days from the drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now this is 16 days, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Almost a month for this move to happen. Are you willing to wait that long to catch that? Because all down here, if you understood that it was going to run up, which is showing you market structure, previous low, higher low, low respected, order block sitting right there, right? Order block sitting right there. If you draw the fib, you probably have a nice fib set up too, right? So boom, you have a nice fib set up, and that's it, right? So now you have the nice fib set up. You have everything you need. All you have to do is stack your trades. If you didn't get in this early, wait for retracement. Boom, boom, 2 trades. It came back down. Your stop loss is down here anyway. Boom, boom, two more orders. Now, if you go down lower, watch this. Let me do it a different color. Let me see if trading view would let me go that far back like that. If I could find it. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so look, now it's showing the same thing, right? So retracement right here. So it rejected off of this zone, came back. You could put your entry right here, retracement, another opportunity, throw some entries right there, another opportunity, throw some entries right there, throw some orders right there, right? So you could run up. It's not about being in and out the market when it's a long-term trade like this, right? You could put like 2 orders, right? And then you already had 2 orders from before right there. Boom. Right? I'm trying to put you on game. Patience. 2 orders right there, right? And that's if you miss the entry down there. So we have 2, 4, we have 6, 8 orders. Let's say 8 orders for a standard lot size. Let's just play it like that to make it simple. So standard lot size, we have 8 orders sitting, right? All you have to do now is wait for it to do what it's doing based on a higher time frame. And it's now all that's required of you is just patience, just waiting for it to at least come up to this zone. Let's say if your TP was this zone right here. Let's say right there is your TP, right? So now you have a 200 pip move for the first 2 orders, right? So a 200 pip move for the first 2 orders. So that's what, $2,000. Clean money, clean money, clean money. Because a standard lot with 100 pip is 1,000. You have 2 orders down, 2 standard lots down here. So I'll say around 2,000. So that's $2,000. And then we put 2 more orders down here. So that's another $2,000 because they're around the same area. So that's another 2,000. So you have 4,000 up. Now this is slightly above here. I'll say it's probably like 1,000. Let's just play with it and say we're looking at 1,000. My bad. Let's just say it ain't gonna be 1,500. It's probably gonna be better than that, like 18 or something like that. Not 18. Yeah. So, but we have 2,000 here. 2,000 here, so that's 4,000. 2,000 here, 2,000 here, that's 8,000, right? Because you have 1 lot size for 200 pips, 2,000, 2,000. So we have 4 of them. That's 8,000 sitting right now. And just to make everything equal, we could just make this, let's just make it 15. So 8,000 plus the 3 is 11,000, right? So now we could make this like 12 or something like that. 24. So 11,000, 24, 13,400. So this can be a 14K play, 14, 15K play, but you have to have the patience to run that. All you have to do is stack your orders and have the patience versus just being in and out all down here. So that's what I mean by it can take patience. Are you willing to be patient enough to get high probability trades? So, you know, these are just a few things I want to leave with you so you could think about. Because you can get high probability trades. You don't necessarily have to trade every single day. You don't have to trade every single day. You don't have to trade every single hour. You don't have to trade every single minute. You know, you don't have to scalp if you don't want to. You could sit back, wait for it to do what it does, and you could reap the rewards of it doing that. This is like a 15K play for a month, you know? So you just made 15K off a month by just chilling, by just relaxing. You know, you could keep doing the same thing over and over. So, you know, this is just some light I wanted to shed because I know there's probably some people out there who need this. So here you go. Just take this into thought and consideration. Compare. Most people compare the results with others, especially on social media. Cut that off. Don't do that. Rushing the process. Do not rush the process. Always understand that time, persistence, and intense focus is what builds a craft. Always understand that. And then it automatically translates to better execution, and better actions will automatically translate to better habits. And you want to develop the habits of a successful trader in order for that to be automated and you to become that person and identify yourself as that person that you're trying to become. So you want to develop those habits. The habits is what counts. Skill set and habits. Those are two things that count. All that other stuff, all that nonsense, just kill. Opinions, they don't matter if they're not where you're trying to be with your skill set. They do not matter. Only focus on your opinion or whoever mentor you have. You know, if you want to ask for their opinion, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, don't, you know, just kill that. So, yeah, this was just a motivational type of video. Big fish. Let's get it. Courses available. Click link in the description. One-on-one sessions are also available. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Big Fish FX.